you want to be a makeup artist in 2025, but you have no idea where to start. You don't know how to run a business. You don't know how to get clients. And even if you're not a beginner, maybe you're an intermediate or expert level artist, you probably don't know how to really take your business to the next level. But that's okay, because I'm going to give you the exact blueprint on how you can earn 6 figures in your first year of becoming a makeup artist. My name is Lina Zuniga, and I'm a celebrity makeup artist with over 13 years experience. In the last 5 years, I've dedicated my time to coaching makeup artists all over the world and helping them reach 6 figures or more in their business. I have countless testimonials that prove that my strategies work. So get a pen and paper and get ready to take some notes. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to have a portfolio. Now, I know that sounds very basic, but obviously you need visual content that makes someone interested in even wanting to work with you. See, back in my day, you actually had to have a printed portfolio or a fancy website that showcased all your best work. But now everything is so much easier. You can literally just have an Instagram page that is dedicated solely to your work, and that's good enough. So here's my advice for creating the perfect portfolio. Number one, you need to be super clear as to what it is that you're going to be offering your client. What's your niche going to be? What's your signature style of makeup? If you're all over the place posting different types of content, different types of makeup looks, and it's not really clear what it is that makes you so special and what makes you stand out, it's going to be so much harder for you to actually attract your ideal customer. So get clear on the what, and then you need to focus on the who. Who is the person that you want sitting in your chair? Who do you want to be attracting? Are you trying to attract brides? Are you trying to attract celebrities? Are you trying to attract high profile people or wealthy people with a lot of money? Once you identify who your ideal customer is, then you can create content that speaks directly to that person so that they can find you and actually book you. The next step after creating your portfolio is actually being consistent with your posting frequency and making sure that you're posting high quality content. Now, this is where people kind of get a little confused because they think that posting high quality content means that you're just posting pretty faces. But posting cute girls on your page is not enough. You have to make sure that everything is aesthetically pleasing. If you're doing makeup on a model and you're not a hairstylist, make sure that the hair looks good for that photo and video too. If you're creating content out of your home, make sure your model isn't in front of a super messy background. When I say high quality, I don't just mean the video quality, I mean the quality of what you're actually putting out. Back in the day, you can get away with so much stuff, but now competition is fierce, so you need to bring your A game at all times. And keep in mind, your posting frequency is so important. For rapid growth, I highly suggest that you post 4 to 5 times every single week. Okay, now that we have your portfolio down and your content strategy, which is making sure that you're posting high quality content that speaks directly to your ideal customer and posting frequent enough for people to actually find you, now it's time to create a booking process. So when someone actually lands on your Instagram page, how are they actually going to send you an inquiry? Are they going to email you? Are you going to have a booking site? Are you going to just have them DM you or text you? You don't necessarily have to have a whole streamlined and automated process, but you do need to have a process that makes sense for the client. If you're just starting out, I highly recommend that you have an email system, meaning when someone lands on your page, they send you an inquiry via email, and then you have a conversation with them where you give them your pricing, and then they can go ahead and send you that deposit. The most important thing here is that you're using the right verbiage that makes someone want to actually work with you. Don't be super dry in your responses. You want to be professional. You want to have an upbeat attitude. You want to be likable so that the clients are happy to engage with you. Once the client is interested in working with you, you've got to be able to send them some type of pricing. Making sure that your pricing structure makes sense is the most important thing. Some of you guys like to charge a whole bunch of extra fees for different things, and all that really does is confuses the heck out of your customer, and confused customers never buy. So make sure you have a simplified booking process that is clear and concise, because confusion will always kill conversion. Once you get your booking system down, now it's time for you to collect that deposit. Make sure that you always collect a deposit up front, and honestly, you should be calling it a retainer instead of deposit. The reason why I love to use the term retainer is because legally retainers are non-refundable. So if God forbid you have a client that wants to cancel an appointment, you are entitled to keeping that retainer. Once you collect a deposit, you can send your customer either a contract if it's a bride or a confirmation if it's just a regular do and go appointment. Then it's going to be time for you to actually show up and do the makeup application. So far, everything is going really well. You booked this customer. It's time to go and do their makeup. But if you're not careful with the next couple of steps, this is where you can actually lose a customer forever. Number one, you want to make sure that you're on time, you're professional, your kit is clean, and that you yourself are groomed. I always say, dress the way you want to be addressed. You want to make sure to show up as your absolute best version every single time, no matter what's going on in your personal life, no matter how bad traffic was, because first impression is everything. Then you want to make sure that you're actually taking your time. If it takes you an hour and a half to do a flawless makeup application, make sure you let your client know beforehand so they can carve out enough time. The worst thing you can do is rush through your process and then the makeup doesn't come out as good as you intended it to. Once you're done with the makeup, don't be surprised if the customer wants to make some adjustments. Here's where a lot of makeup artists go wrong. Some makeup artists get offended and won't want to make any changes. But remember, the customer is always right. The more likely they are to feel fully satisfied with the work that you did, and then they're more than likely to call you back. Now, when you're finally done with the makeup application, make sure to get your content, girl. So get the after photo, get an after video, and ask your client if it's okay if you can post it for marketing purposes. It's 2025. Everyone kind of knows how the makeup artist game works. And so most of the time they're open to you using the photos and videos that you took behind the scenes. Now that you're done with the makeup application, it's time for you to go. But what I highly suggest is that you wait one full day, reach out to your client via text and ask them if everything went well with the makeup. The most important thing here is that you really want to listen to the feedback that they give you. And if it seems like they love their makeup and they were fully satisfied, ask them for a review right there on the spot. Sometimes if they send me a text message that says, "Oh my God, I love my makeup. Thank you so much. It lasted all night. You were amazing." Then I literally just take a screenshot of that, post that photo in my Instagram stories and attach it to a highlight that's called reviews. Remember, the more reviews that you collect for your business, the more likely you are to get reoccurring customers, but also the more likely you are to get new customers booking you. Bottom line, if you show up for your business, put the work in, do your absolute best with every single step that I just gave you, and you are consistent throughout with high quality content on your Instagram, posting frequently 4 to 5 times a week minimum, perfecting your skill set, showing up for your customer and giving them the best possible experience, and always asking for reviews and uploading that to your Instagram or your website. If you continue to do this, there's no reason why you shouldn't hit 6 figures in your first year. Now, if you feel like you have been doing a lot of these steps already in your business and you're still not where you want to be and you're not hitting your 6-figure goal, you can always apply for a free strategy call with me. All my links are below, so make sure that you go ahead and check that out. And don't forget to subscribe because I'm going to be giving you guys so many more educational videos that are going to help you build successful makeup artist businesses. Thanks for watching. Mwah.